En Afrique du Sud, un cinquième de la population vit dans des townships. Situés en périphérie des villes, ces quartiers pauvres souffrent d'insécurité alimentaire et du manque de propositions d'emplois stables et d'opportunités. Comment relancer la machine économique et manger à sa faim alors que 70% des habitants de ces townships sont sans emploi? C'est ce que propose de faire l'entreprise sociale Umgibe. Implantée dans un township près de Durban, sur la côte sud-est, c'est ici que Nonhala Joy, surnommée Mam Umgibe, a créé cette petite entreprise.
Started Umgibe around about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I was not feeling well, and but I knew that I needed to do something. And one of my plans was to have an organic garden.
Okay.
So I cleared the yard and everything, and I grew some spinach. And then one day I came out, chickens had eaten everything, and
Okay.
I couldn't.
Can you grow vegetables?
I
It's
could not
possible.
grow them on the ground because they would come and destroy everything. And I thought about putting something, a structure that could be able to, where I could be able to hang my plants. So I took a plastic bag, put my plants there, and took a rope,
Yeah.
put it there, and I was trying to string all these plastic bags with soil and everything, and it didn't work because the rope was it started sagging,
Yeah.
and then after sagging, and it snapped, and I was back to square one. I couldn't grow up, I couldn't grow down, I couldn't do anything, so I ended up going back to the drawing board. I realized that the ladder had these columns, and if I could use the nails in between, I could be able to actually open the bag and be able to use it as a part of a structure that I could be able to grow. And that's how Umgibe, what you call, started. A structure that comes with plastic bags, compost, your seedlings, the type of seedlings that is needed at that particular time, that is provided you want to supply through Umgibe network. But if you just want to grow your own seeds, then it's also, we cater for whatever you want. Spinach,
Yeah.
carrots, I also grow eggplant. I don't know, you've got a fancy name for it.
Yeah. Aubergine.
Aubergine. Oh yes, I'm speaking French now. And also beetroot.
Yeah.
And as you can see, I've got thyme there, and I can literally grow anything. Okay, at the present moment we have a client that is supplying 26 hospitals in KZN alone, and we are part of the network of farmers, emerging farmers that are supplying him, mainly using Umgibe. I've got about 23 cooperatives that I'm working with at the moment, and they are using both Umgibe and the conventional methods. Umgibe in Zulu is a method that we used to protect our clothes from being eaten by termites. Remember, we used grass huts and everything, and also Umgibe was also used to hang the seeds for planting for the next season. So look around you. You can see that we've got a lot of houses here, and most people are not working. They are at home, and there is no possibility of getting employment. And if you don't start something for yourself, you're highly likely to be very, very hungry. I'm living in this poor neighborhood whereby I'm trying to introduce gardening as part of providing for our families, as well as when there is surplus, you can be able to sell and get money to buy other essential items that you need as a human being. And part of my plan is to get as many people growing using the system, because it's easy, it's eco-friendly, and it also means that if we all grow using this system, we are preserving our environment, and it will make also contribute a lot to food security in South Africa, which is a very big problem with the drought and everything.
Umgibe est une entrepreneuse sociale qui fourmille d'idées pour arranger le quotidien de centaines de familles. Plus qu'une innovation dans son mode de production, l'entreprise Umgibe bouscule l'organisation de production de produits frais dans les townships. C'est une solution simple, durable et efficace, où l'enjeu social est prédominant. Nous aimerions dire dans cette vidéo un grand merci à Nonala pour ces bons moments passés avec elle.
That was good.
Yeah, that was a Zulu version of Papu. Ours is dry, and in Johannesburg